What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome back to Neverwinter. It has been an extremely long time, but we have finally returned to Neverwinter. If you're relatively new to my channel, I used to cover this as my primary MMO, pretty hardcore. In fact, one of my very first 100K viewed video was Neverwinter, so it feels really good to kind of come back to the game and kind of see all of the changes. And look at this guy. He's happy to see me too. Welcome back, FG, he says. Welcome back. So just got done killing a world boss here, and I want to kind of show you guys a good reason to come back to Neverwinter. Now, like I said, I used to cover Neverwinter on this channel pretty hardcore. I have tons of videos about Neverwinter on my channel, so my opinion on the game is well known. But to kind of give you a really short recap, I've come back to the game strictly in a PvE capacity. I used to be very hardcore into PvP when I first played this game, but now I just want to enjoy the story, enjoy the amazing locations and bosses and all that good stuff. So the reason why I want to make this video, though, is because there is an issue when it comes to older MMOs. Now, the issue with older MMOs is that they keep adding content. How dare they keep adding content? And the more content that you add to an older MMO, the more daunting it is for new players. And you eventually get to a point where you've added so much content to your MMO that it actually scares off new players. Like, if you tell somebody about EverQuest 1 and it has 28 expansions, most people are going to be kind of, intimidated by all that content. So I think Neverwinter actually did a pretty cool thing here to kind of help people stay focused and not get overwhelmed. So this wasn't around when I first played the game. Keep in mind, I played the game at launch. There was a ton of missing features, but somewhere down the line, they added this thing called the Coast Chronicle. And if you're new to Neverwinter and you want to give this game a try, this is actually going to be a great screen for you to kind of keep track of everything. So picture an MMO that has years and years and years of content. You jump in, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you should go. You don't know where certain vendors are. You don't know if this is this content outdated. Should I be going over here? You just don't know. In this game, this Coast Chronicle keeps you aligned with everything that's in the game. And that way, you know, at a fingertips glance, like all you have to do, go here, press this button right here, and you know exactly where you stand in the game, and you can rest assured that you are taking in all of the content that the developers intended. So this is the tutorial zone, this is the next zone, next zone, next zone, and as you can see, as I defeat those areas, I will be able to get rewards as well that I can claim. As you can see, claim, 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 unlocked. Skip the PvP, like I said, claimed, claim, and all of these things have loot, and all of these things have requirements of what quests you need to complete in those areas in order to trigger the claimed. And once you do that, once you claim the loot of this little zone here, you know that you have defeated that zone in its entirety, and you can move on. I really like this, especially as a person that loves kind of like ticking boxes and watching bars go up, you know, whatever. This thing really keeps me engaged and motivated to continue playing. I don't need this to play, like I don't have to have this to want to play the game, but it makes me know that, all right, everything's under control. I know exactly where I need to go. I know exactly what I have done and what I haven't done. I'm not missing any content whatsoever because, like I said, I'm here for the PvE this time around. So this feels good. And this is kind of where I am right here. Icefire Peak, level 43. After that, I can go to this chasm over here, the valley, and then as we keep going on, there's some more higher end content over here. So yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good addition to this game. And if, like I said, if you're looking to come back to Neverwinter, or if you're looking to try an MMO, I suggest coming to Neverwinter. I was always a fan of this game, and I don't know why it's taken me so long to come back to it. I've heard, you know, mumblings of pay to win for PvP and crazy enchantment requirements. I don't know anything about that right now because I've been gone for so long. But I'm going to enjoy the game for what it is for right now. I'm going to enjoy the PvE. I want to get into some raids, some world bosses, and just kind of enjoy an extremely high fantasy game. Because I think that's what I've been kind of missing. It's extreme high fantasy. Because a lot of the games, like, look at this. Like, look at these mountains. This is insane. Because I've been playing kind of a lot of low fantasy style games like Elder Scrolls Online, for example, I would kind of consider kind of low fantasy in the same realms of like Age of Conan. Like those style of games where everything kind of has this realistic fantasy flair. Those games kind of have, you know, they have their pros and cons. But when I played, and this is a good example, when I was last playing Elder Scrolls Online, because like I said, I was looking for an MMO before I found Neverwinter. I was kind of looking around. I went to Elder Scrolls Online, and every single zone, I'm exaggerating, every single zone was this grassy outdoor area. It was this grassy hill area. Like every single outdoor zone. If you go to Twitch right now, open it up so that you can see all of the streamers streaming, I guarantee about 99% of their screens will be grassy outdoor zone. And I looked at a Morrowind stream, right, where they were kind of discussing, I don't know why we're talking about Elder Scrolls, but this is pertinent to this conversation. I was looking at the Morrowind stream and kind of seeing what the new content that was coming in the Morrowind, and guess what they showed off? Grassy outdoor zone. I'm like, and I'm not knocking Elder Scrolls. That is an accurate theme. That the game is supposed to look like that. I'm not knocking their design choice. That's the way the game is supposed to look. What I'm saying is those things kind of bore me at this point. I'm looking for some really crazy looking zones. Like I want to, like, look at this. Like, what are these big, massive dwarven pillars right here? Like, I like this kind of stuff. And I wasn't getting that in games like Elder Scrolls Online. Wasn't getting it in games like Black Desert as well. As amazing as the Black Desert's graphics are, go to Twitch right now, look at all the streamers. Guaranteed most of them are on an outdoor grassy area or a desert for the most part. Look at this. Like, look at this. Now, there's some cons to having amazing looking, look at this. You don't see that in games. You don't see that in any of the real popular games right now. Blade and Soul does have some pretty crazy locations. World of Warcraft has some pretty crazy locations as well. But some of the open world games, I just haven't seen an open world game look this insane. Like, look at this. So maybe that's kind of the drawback of open world, or maybe that's the open world games that we've seen so far, is that open world games tend to just have lots of land that is just really kind of boring and empty and lifeless. Whereas you have a game like Neverwinter, which has really linear paths. Like, let's be honest, Neverwinter is basically the Final Fantasy 13 of MMOs. Like, you see this? Strictly linear. I didn't miss anything. All this other stuff you don't do. It's strictly linear, and then once I get here, I'm done. This is a very linear Final Fantasy 13 corridor style zone design. But you know what? I think I like that because there's nothing that's useless. There's nothing that's boring. Everything has a place. Everything was meticulously put there by the designer to serve a purpose. Like that big massive bridge that we came up, that was supposed to invoke like this feeling of like awe and wonder. It was supposed to do that. And I don't know if a lot of open world zones or a lot of open world MMOs do that kind of stuff. Do I have to actually listen to your requests or your, yeah, get out of here, dude. I don't want to listen to your story. I don't know if a lot of open world zones or open world MMOs can do that. And if they can, they haven't done it yet. So, quick thing on the bags. Bags are a freaking nightmare as usual in all these games. Neverwinter is no exception. One thing I hate having multiple bags. Like, I understand having multiple bags, but then I want to have them in one big massive bag. You can't do that in Neverwinter. And they routinely give you all the freaking loot that you can handle. Ugh, such an overkill when it comes to loot. And of course you can buy bags on the cash shop. Of course you can. So I'm playing this Scourge Warlock, who I have really into. Alright, what am I doing here? Travel to the secret tunnel, and I have to slay some enemy troops. Alright, so we need to go over here. And that's kind of where we'll end it, I think. Clear the path, and then take this secret tunnel. Is that over there as well? Alright. Wait. I got my little breadcrumb is going this way. Oh, there it is. Alright. How far did that bring me up there? Oh, look at that nice little shortcut. I approve, I approve. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's go kill some of these guys. Show off a little bit of combat with my Scourge Warlock. So I can curse all these guys, which basically marks them. And then all my abilities do more damage. This game has telegraphs, and like a lot of MMOs during this time, but they still have white damage as well, so you can't get away with everything just by avoiding red telegraphs. Can I kill these guys instead? Because I gotta kill 15. Yep, easy, easy. We'll kill some of these trolls too, because fighting cool creatures like this just feels good. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, there might be some extreme pay to win in this game. I've heard horror stories, but I'll tackle that beast when I get there. For right now, I'm having a pretty good time. Another thing I don't like about this game, why can't I just have AoE loot? What year is this? It's 2017. Give me AoE loot. I got time to be pressing F every single time. And everything just drops all over the place. Well, this was a bad example, but typically all the loot just flies all over the place. But I'm getting less picky when it comes to my MMOs. Like, I think one part, other than the PvP, like I said, I didn't really like these really narrow corridor-like zones. And this was kind of the time where, you know, MMOs were supposed to get bigger and bigger. And Neverwinter, here comes Neverwinter with basically lobby-based zones. Like, let's be honest, these are kind of like lobby-based zones. But I think I'm getting less picky about MMOs. Since I've played more open world MMOs and I've played more MMOs in general, I'm like, you know what? Just give me a fun game. Just give me a fun game. Like, I thought I was gonna be playing Revelation right now. I couldn't play Revelation longer than a half a week. I was already done with that game. I was thinking at least I'd be able to play that game for at least a couple of months. I got there a half a week. Half a week. Now, when you first play this game, there's going to be a quest where you can get an artifact really early on. I chose this guy because then you could just sell stuff on the fly. It only has a 2-minute cooldown. Other MMOs would sell something like this in the freaking cash shop. I can summon this little guy, sell my stuff on a 2-minute timer. That's insane. Look at these guys. Bring them down. Bring down the pain here. Have a little, look at that skull. Look at that. Look at it bleeding and crying all over the guy. Really cool class. This class was not around when I played the game. Also have this melee as well. So if someone gets close to me, I can hit him with that Androx's hand. Shout out to, whoa, whoa, whoa! Shout out to Paladins right there. And then I have this amazing move right there, which is like my evasion. Freaking awesome. I don't need to be killing these guys, but I can kill them so fast, I might as well. I need to slay some trolls and some winter wolves. So let's keep going. Let's keep on going. I didn't mean to get off my mount, but whatever. So anyway, so this is my character, Cyan Gosa, the Scourge Warlock. I am on the Dragon server. I picked a drow as my race, but I kind of wish I was human, to be honest with you, because like my skin is like so dull. And I knew I should have known that when I first played, but I didn't think I'd be playing that long. You know, sometimes when you start an MMO and you just kind of just play a character really quick, you don't customize it, you just take a preset, because you just want to get in the game and kind of see if you want to play it. But then you play it, and then it's like, I wish I'd have spent more time on my freaking character. Oh, look at these guys. Come on. I used to PvP in this game. You can't kill me. Then when they get up close to me, then I hit him with the Androx's backhand. Hit him with the Androx's backhand. And I do lifesteal as well, so I can tank a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa there, little doggy. Whoa there. Oh. Thank you. I need more trolls for my quest. These things look awesome. And this is vanilla gameplay. Like, everything I'm showing you right now is vanilla gameplay. I will continue to bring you videos of Neverwinter. I'm going to start covering it again because there is no other MMOs out there. We are in an MMO drought. There is nothing coming out. Unless you're looking forward to Albion, that is the only MMO that is coming that has a release date. That is it. We don't know when Moon Legends is going to come out. We know it's summer. We don't know when Lost Ark is going to come out. Lineage Eternal is going to come out. We don't know when Ashes of Creation, Chronicles of... We don't know when any MMO is coming out. So right now, FG's advice to you is to find an MMO that is already out, that is already mature, and go back in time and play one of those games. Don't worry about the next MMO because we don't know when it's coming. So what's the point? What is the point? And there are lots of MMOs out there that are worth your time. What is this thing? Was that there before? Let's get to the wolf den, and then I think we'll call it from right there. Hey, hey lady. Calm it down, lady. We're recording a YouTube video. Enable, Did y'all really want to do this? You guys didn't really want to do that, did you? Nah, of course not. Of course not. Alright. And this is what we'll call it. But anyway, so this is Neverwinter. Like I said, give it a try. It is on Steam. I highly recommend it, at least for the PvE. The combat is very engaging. It's visceral. It's impactful. The locations are very awe-inspiring. Like, all the locations that you go to will make you just kind of look around and go, wow, this is a cool location. Even a snow zone, like even snow zones are impressive in Neverwinter. So give the game a try, check it out. And if you want to add me, I'm here. Cyan Gosa at FG3000 is my name. We're gonna cut the video off eventually. Eventually. Oh, you want a melee? You want a melee? I didn't think you wanted to melee. Don't melee me, buddy boy. Can we, you know what? Let's get to the boss. Let's get to the boss. We're already here. Because I'll be really mad if I stop recording and I see something cool. I beat this zone before, but it's literally been years ago. So I have no idea. I did get to max level before I stopped the game. The initial max level. I don't know what the max level is now. Oh my goodness. Trying to embarrass me? Alright. Sorry, buddy. So those are dwarves that got frozen, and I had a quest to unfreeze them, but sorry, man, I don't have a quest for you, so can't help you. Cannot help you. Oh, you little scummy. Please, please. Man, you guys and your stuns and your interrupts. And you're bigger than my little dog. Jerks. Rocking my Founders Pack dog right there. Alright. Ooh, look at these traps right here, which are like the bane of my existence. My last character I played was a trickster rogue, so I could actually disarm. Ah! I could actually disarm traps. But now I just have to kind of just watch my step. Like, what kind of crap is that? Got time for that noise. Oh, see, look at that. Freaking trap. And they will slow you down like an insane amount of slow. And your pets can trigger it as well. Sit down. Oh yeah, one cool thing that I forgot to mention is that the dungeons are way easy to get into because you don't need to have the entire Holy Trinity. Actually, you know, I'll talk about that in a separate video, but let it be known that you can have henchmen in this game. So you can run a dungeon without having a healer or a tank, because somebody most likely has a henchman that can fill that role, and you can just kind of run the dungeon just like that. And I've had really high success. I haven't run a single dungeon with a healer yet. There has not been a healer in any of my groups. So take that for what it is if you want to play a healer. Devout Cleric is actually a pretty legit class. I have that class in this game. I'm not ready to like screw with any of this yet. Freaking bags, man. I gotta do some enchanting. I gotta do a lot of stuff. But guess what? I got this little helpful little summon dude that comes freaking lockboxes. This is another thing that kind of annoys me. You have to loot everything else, but the lockboxes automatically go in your inventory. They're gonna make sure you get those. Sit down. What is this thing? Oh. Easy, easy. My inventory will be full in a minute. This time it's more my fault because I haven't sorted through my inventory in a while. Alright, is this the boss or just a boss? No, this is the boss. Alright. Holy! The name of the game is kiting. Oh my goodness. Gotta pop a potion. And right now, I wish I had a henchman that could heal. Where all I have is my little doggy. Look at these stupid ads. And I'm out of stamina. I just gotta eat that. Gotta eat it. Oh, you're almost dead though. You're almost dead. Why are you bouncing around here, buddy? See you later. You ads can go with them. I just stood in that red. That'd have been embarrassing. Oh, goodness. My dog's dead. Oh, all of the red. All over the... Guys, relax. Man, you guys are so aggressive. I need a tank. I need a tank. My little striking dog, my DPS dog, is not being very helpful. Oh, man. Alright, well, that will do it. Pop a potion, I mean. Alright, guys. Once again, this is Neverwinter. My name is FG3000. Hope to see you in game. If not, I'll just record videos and, you know, you can watch them or not watch them, you know, I guess. Whatever. If you don't want to play with me, like I make you. Like I make you go to Steam and download it and add me. You know, where's my friends list? You wanna, let's put that on screen. Where am I? How do you know my friend? How do you know my name? How do you know my name? I thought there was a screen where you can kind of see my name. Because there's like there's something around here. Whatever, I give up. I give up. Anyway, guys, I'm FG3000. I'll see you next video. Later.